Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's topic is how to study before exam so that you can score A+ and get higher grades. One request before we start this video is that if you haven't followed me on Instagram, go follow, because I'm posting daily tips and tricks over there, and all the updates of this channel goes over there first. So the first tip is to always make your own study timetable before 1 month before an exam, so that you can just clearly visualize when is your exam and what time you need to prepare for those. Take a blank monthly planner and just write your date of the exam, when is the exam, and then reverse write your own schedule. For an example, there are 4 easy subjects and 3 difficult subjects. Then allocate your time in such a way that you complete all your easy subjects and all your difficult subjects, and you are not bored out of your mind. You are not concentrated so much in one day and just resting the other day. What you can really do is on the single day, take one difficult subject, take one easy subject and study for both. Divide your subjects into different chapters and see what time you will need to do that chapter, and make your study timetable accordingly. What I usually do is, if I have Monday subject 1, Tuesday subject 2 and Wednesday subject 3, then I will reverse engineering for the revision and have revision of subject 3 to 1, and then the next day I have exam of subject 1, 2, 3, so that I can revise as well as I will be ready for the exam the next day. The second tip is, whenever you start reading, actually studying or revising for your exams a month before, what you can do is to make study guides or actually read from the study guides. If you're a visual learner and if you're like me who really have to write and read to memorize or to just revise, make study guides so that the night before you just have to go through them and you are not studying for actual new subjects the night before. What you can actually include in your study guides is a short description of the topic or probable questions that can be asked for the chapter, and the data and the charts that you need to memorize or you need to learn in order to write the exam. The third tip is to have study groups. Form study groups with the students or your friends for the same subject or the common subject and start studying. Help each other motivate, manage your time, and have accountability partners so that you are not just forced to procrastinate but forced to study every day, because you are encouraging people are encouraging you, and together you can complete all the syllabus with ease, and this will help you to study better and as well as solve problems of each other. If you have some problems, ask your friend in your study group. If they have some problems, they will ask you, and in these scenarios you will get your problem solved as well as revise better. So have study groups. They will motivate you, they will help you to study better, and they will also help you to understand the terms that you are not understanding, as well as give you some important things that they feel can answer or that can come in your exam. What happens sometimes with me is I get some intuitive that this question is important, it can come. My friends gets some intuitive and they have some suggestion about the questions that may come, and we revise more, and there are chances, and that has happened many times, that question is actually on the question paper and we have already revised it, and this will help you to be more productive and get more grades. The next is to manage your time better when you have just 1 month for studying. You have to manage your time better when you are studying. You have to be more effective. You have to take every studying thing seriously, because it's just 1 month that is left for your finals, and it will be more important time for yourself and studying. You can use different time management techniques, such as you can block your time when you are studying, you can reduce your distractions, you can study in small chunks and take small breaks. You can have your session goals so that will help you to encourage and study more. Divide your big topics into small tasks so that you will be more eager to complete those small tasks. You can also use 80-20 rule to see that which topics are more important and have more focus on that topics rather than focusing on simple small topics that may or may not be asked in the exam. See some important pointers that your professor may have given while they were studying, while he was teaching you, and you can use these small techniques to study better and to manage your time better. The sixth tip is to revise your notes early. Don't wait for the night before the exam to actually start your revision. Have a timetable in which a week before or the same number of exams is equivalent to same number of days before you have to start revising. For an example, if I have 6 subjects this semester, then I will start my revision 6 days ago and start revising each and every subject so that I have enough time to revise once and then revise the other time before the night of the exam. This helps you to remember more, to see what you are actually knowing, what you are remembering and seeing, as well as providing feedback for your studying. If you think that you have done a topic once in a study session and just then revising the day before, then it will be very difficult to remember those topics if it's asked in exam. Revising twice or thrice will help you to create those memory chunks in your brain, and that will help you to recharge your memory places, your neurons, and it will help you to remember all those study sessions, study questions, study answers that may be on your question sheet. The seventh tip is to do last year question papers, because there are 80% chances that there will be questions from those question paper. Maybe the professor is different and maybe the professor is same, but there are some important questions that are bound to come in your question paper, and even if it's asked for the year before or the year before, at least do 5 years question paper before that it's asked in the past, and there are better chances that the same questions may be repeated this year, and you will also see the pattern of some questions that may have repeated over those 5 years. The eighth tip is to ask your seniors. There are some patterns that professor unknowingly does while giving the question paper. There are some questions that may be in your assignment, that may be in your class tests or any other small exam that you may have given previously, and there are chances that these type of things have been done previously by the same professor, which seniors may or may not have noticed. There are many chances that your seniors may have some tricks, some tips to know what the professor wants on their answer sheet, and you can ask them about those tips and you can make sure that those things are implemented while you're answering. For an example, some professor likes bullet points, while some professor like paragraph answers, while some professor like more diagrams in the start of the answers that you write. So these type of small tips can help you to increase your grades unknowingly. There are some things, some 2 to 3 marks that will help you, and eventually there will be a big picture where you must have scored 1 or 1.5 marks more in each questions, because these some tips that you may have done that none other students may have done, that may have impressed your professor. The last tip is, whenever you study for your exams, say out loud and see that if you can explain the whole topics in 5 sentences. Those 5 sentences are the important things that should be there whenever you write an exam. This will also help you to be more precise, to see that if you know the answer properly, to see that the concept or topic is clear to your mind, and to see that you can write those answers and you are not suddenly blank in between the exam, because this happens to many students that while studying they know they are revising better, they do each and every trick that is there in the books to remember those topics, but when in the exam you come completely blank and you don't know what to do. So whenever you are saying out loud, converting those whole topic into 5 sentences, you are telling your brain to remember those 5 sentences, and then you can broaden your answer around those 5 sentences. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that these tips must help you while studying. And if you have any question, please comment down below and I will answer every one of them. There will be another video what you should do during exams so that you can increase your grades and be more efficient, be more productive, be more confident while answering your answers. So I will upload it after this video, and to know when it's uploaded, click the bell icon down below so that you will be notified as soon as I post. Please subscribe and follow me on Instagram for more daily tips and tricks, and to see what I do every day, how I attend my classes, and what tips I use to be more productive. Thank you.